Hi, friends. I'm Katie.
And I'm Lauren. And welcome to Okay, But Did You Know? A podcast where we talk about the TV and media that we love with a friend who's never seen it before.
Today we're recapping and chatting about Bob's Burgers, Season 9, Episode 11, Lorenzo's Oil, No, Linda's, and Episode 12, The Helen Hunt. Let's start off with Episode 11, Lorenzo's Oil, No, Linda's. Linda has recently gotten into essential oils, and her new friend invites her to a party. While Bob and Teddy help Mr. Huggins move a mattress, Tina babysits her younger siblings. Aunt Gail calls while the adults are out, and Tina informs her of the essential oil party. She immediately picks up the kids as she believes essential oil parties are dangerous and they must save Linda. The kids join the host's son while Gail is left to get Linda out on her own. The kids get distracted with a puzzle and a puppy and try their best to get both their mom and Gail out of the party. They try to fake a reaction to the oils unsuccessfully and get kicked out with their aunt. The partygoers discuss their struggles with selling the oils and change Linda's mind. Bob and Teddy struggle through helping Mr. Huggins. Once they get the bed set up, Mr. Huggins admits he has begun to date again and asks the two men for advice. So, yeah, lots going on.
Yeah, a lot going on in this episode.
What did you have for the vacant storefront?
I loved this one. The Thesaurus Shop. Store, market, boutique.
It's so good.
It's good.
Like, I wish we had like a fun sign or something. If it was like the there. Like, that would have been cool. But there's nothing.
Yeah.
Like, that would have been fun, I think. But they
Yeah.
did not do that. But for the pest control trunk.
Bug to differ, pest control.
And burger of the day.
We had the Brussels and Flow burger served with Brussels sprouts.
And I will say that is nice to still get one, even being outside of Bob's Burgers almost the entire episode.
And being like a one-day kind of thing.
Exactly. So we have Angie, is voiced by Lindsay Stoddard, who previously voiced another character called Angie Moscatone in Purple Rain Union.
Okay.
So she's another actor that, gets to jump around and do different roles.
And play characters named Ange.
Yeah, lots of Ange. The title is a reference to the 1992 movie Lorenzo's Oil. Never seen it, no idea what it's about. I'm not really curious on that one.
No, I'm sure something called Lorenzo's Oil isn't really up our alley.
No. But the cyclist Gail overtakes is the same cyclist that appears in Tina Witch and Are You There, Bob? It's Me, Birthday.
Okay.
Angie is compared several times to Monica, a cheerleader who was friends with Linda in high school. Monica was previously stated on Gina Dawn. So lots of Linda's stuff still coming up.
Yeah.
After time. That's better. It's pissing me off. I can't help it.
Fine.
Teddy tells Mr. Huggins that his favorite movie is the 1982 dark fantasy film, The Dark Crystal, which I did love growing up, but God, did it terrify me as a child.
I've never seen it.
Really? So that's the nice thing about that one is it is all animatronics and puppets. Like, everything is puppets.
Is it the one that's the same kind of puppetry style as Labyrinth?
Yes.
Okay.
But the evil creatures or whatever in that are very some of the creatures in that are really actually quite terrifying when you see them. But I grew up on that movie and it scared the living crap out of me when I was really little. But it is actually a really good movie.
And we've established I got scared by the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Which is not surprising, but at the same time, I was looking at DVDs today in Goodwill and I saw Signs and I was like, nope. I had a visceral reaction, nope, I'm good. Not buying that.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, I looked up The Dark Crystal. It was directed by Jim Henson and Frank Oz. So that makes sense.
It's a great movie. It's just the visuals.
Looks terrifying.
I think it makes it more terrifying to know they're puppets.
I think so too.
Honestly. And the scratches on the end credit song, Hey Aunt, or Hi Ange. Let me try that again. The scratches on the end credit song Hi Ange were provided by the 3-time DMC World Champion DJ Qbert.
Okay then.
Okay.
All right then.
I'm here for that. That's great.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
I think I have 8.
I have 7.
All right. They're cheap and I love them. Just like Dad.
I have that one too. It looked like a dentist chair crossed with a transformer.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to oil myself.
I love being screamed at and thrown in a car, but what's going on?
I wrote that one too. We can't get any poorer, can we?
It smells like someone ate, prayed, and loved too much in here.
Oh, did I get you? Just my head and face.
The frame will be easier. It's 8 times as heavy as the mattress, but it's not as bendy.
She's going to swipe any second. Front to back, I hope.
Drums, like Ringo McCartney.
There's a tattoo under there?
Kids love diffusers, right? It's all we ever talk about.
Who told you this was a yin-yang?
I'm out of lines.
Gotta love a good MLM, right?
Yeah, I was like, I wrote down, like, we're probably talking about MLMs during this podcast episode, because, I mean, as soon as she said, I mean, oil made sense, and then she said as soon as they were talking about, like, something smelled different and it was rosemary oil, I'm like, oh, this is an MLM.
This is an MLM.
That's what this is, which ironically, I mean, this is coming out months after the fact. Actually, this is probably coming out, timeline-wise. Let me look at our schedule. So this episode will be coming out 2 weeks after our next book.
Oh. Which
we haven't actually started reading it because we're recording the book from before its episode this week. But our next book is Lucy Undying by Kirsten White, which does have aspects of MLMs in it, which is really interesting.
Really?
Yeah, I won't say too much of it, but because there's an MLM aspect to it.
That's hilarious.
I'm even dragon retelling.
Yeah, that's why I'm really, really excited to read that now. Because
it's such a good book.
Because
it works so well.
What was it? What was the leggings company called?
Oh, LuLaRoe.
LuLaRoe. So I did watch that one docu-series they did on LuLaRoe.
Yeah.
On Amazon, and I really enjoyed it. It was really actually quite funny watching that one. But like I grew up with a Tupperware mom.
Yeah.
So been around this a long time.
Yeah, luckily I grew up with a mom who went to the parties and like bought products but didn't like ever get suckered into the trying to sell them kind of things. Like we had some things that were Pampered Chef, like she never
Pampered Chef is actually worth it though.
That stuff is good quality. Like the stuff that she bought when I was a kid, they still have.
Exactly. That's the one out of all of like the MLM type stuffs. Pampered Chef is the one that I'm like, no, I'll defend that one. They actually have some really, really great quality stuff.
Yeah, the only party that I ended up going to, and still I bought a product and didn't actually, obviously I was also I think still a teenager at the time, so I wasn't joining anyway. Was and I remember being confused by like I have to order it through this person. You don't have at that point I was already like there's no website I can just buy this from. It was some bag company. I don't remember exactly what it was, and the bag was good quality. I honestly only got rid of it because it kind of just got gross, but it wasn't like disintegrating. It just got dirty.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was never actually. I was always. I would say I'm probably. I think I'm too skeptical to be suckered into cults or MLMs or any kind of religious
the pattern recognition.
System. It's the pattern recognition. Like I'm very fortunate, not to make this like a religious thing, but I was raised to view the religion I was being raised in through a critical thinking lens. I was raised to be like, Judaism, we have these rules and they're weird if you look at them too closely because it's odd that on Friday nights I can't turn on a light switch, but you can. Like, so I was already raised to question things. So, like, that just makes me less susceptible to everything else of, like, this seems sketchy.
Just so funny because I was the opposite. I was raised to, like, question in the sense of academics. But when it came to religion, it was like, you don't get to question that. You have faith. You have to have faith. And I'm like, but blind faith and logic don't go hand in hand. So that's how I ended up an atheist by 12.
Yeah, I grew up knowing that it was all hypocritical. So you take what resonates and you leave what doesn't.
Not everybody does.
No, I've seen far too many people on my Facebook be suckered into MLMs. I mean, this will come out well after. I think I teased it in one of the episodes. Kristen Bauer was a MLM seller for a little while.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
She was selling doTERRA.
Not doTERRA, no!
She was selling doTERRA for a little while. She doesn't post about it anymore. But she did for a little while. It was during the pandemic. I think she just needed money, I think.
So essential oil bottles up the nose is diabolical. Yeah. Like,
well, because you're not supposed to ingest these things.
I mean, I use them. We have diffusers. I use them in some of my cleaning supplies.
That's different.
But like, even if I'm opening it like in front of me, I can smell it though. I can only imagine actually sticking those in my nostrils.
Gail had a problem with the peppermint oil.
I just want to know why peppermint of all things. It kind of stings. Like,
I think that might be the point. It's a little bit. It's a burst of kind of like wasabi.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
Like a burst of something,
and it's
like
Gail.
And it's Gail. So, but honestly, you know something's wrong when Gail is the voice of reason.
You're not wrong.
Like Gail being like, "We have to save her." Like she's going to turn into me. Like she's at least self-aware to know that this is not a good path for Linda at all. So
Linda just took a minute to.
Well, because like, she got suckered in by the thing of she's being, friends, or the pretty woman is the pretty girl is being friends with her, and like that happens. But normally in high school it's a case of you get in trouble, not you lose hundreds of thousands of dollars.
She's at least Ange felt a little bit innocent in it though, of like, you guys aren't selling either, like she didn't entirely.
It genuinely didn't occur to her that the reason, because what she's selling, they sell themselves for her, like they said, like it's like she's attractive and nice and sweet, and they're gonna sell really well. Like, you honestly, everyone in that room could make money if they just tried selling to Teddy, quite frankly.
Honestly, but Reggie might not be the best for selling essential oils.
Probably not.
Reggie
not a guy who
stick to a sandwich shop.
Considering he already smells like salami.
Yeah. Oh, can you imagine the mixture of all the essential oils and salami? Ugh.
No.
So what do you think of Mr. Huggins?
I wasn't feeling super great about his reason being that he's dating. Like, everyone deserves love.
Everyone deserves love at any age, or at all age,
At all ages, and I understandably, like, he needs someone else's help to get the heavy bed. That makes perfect sense. But at one point, I wrote down, so is he going to be using the adjustable bed to do the heavy lifting?
After the back is awkwardly shaved?
Yeah.
That's the part that got me. They're just, like, only shaving portions that don't have a tattoo. And I was like, guys, like, that's going to look even weirder.
Yeah.
Let him just be honest about what his life decisions were.
Although I suppose if she's seeing his back, they're doing something wrong.
Don't kink shame.
Kink shame? The fictional elderly people? You know what? No, I will kink shame these fictional elderly people. It's our podcast. I do what I want.
You don't know what they're into.
I don't want to know. That was a B plot that understandably it was what's Bob up to while the family's doing something crazy. It gave us a reason. It was like Bob not being there was a catalyst for Tina being the babysitter, and then together. So it was all connected. It worked out just fine. But that was a B plot that I really could have done without. I'll be quite honest.
The kids were cute.
The kids were cute. I liked Louise with the puppy because like, every once in a while, like they have these moments where like they just remind you, she's 9.
She is.
So.
And they've used this, they use this just like the fan art episode of like, because when that fan art episode did come out, people were complaining about the storyline. I think I remember telling you, they're like, why did we go with something so basic as is getting a dog? And I'm like, when you've got this many artists and this much to do with it, you do have to go something with simplicity. But they then bring it in again here and point out again, yes, this is completely normal for the kids to really want a dog. Like, look at them. So I really like that aspect of this episode of pointing out to people like, nope, still a good storyline. Like, who doesn't want a cute little puppy?
Yeah.
I love the reaction though of like, oh yeah, he had ringworm. Ew, get off. Like, I'm done.
No, that which is the appropriate response.
It is the appropriate response. You gotta be like, is it gone? Like, hold on a second. I don't want that near me, please. But and we even get a burger out of it because at least start off in the restaurant. So it's got a little bit of everything, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, I just had a thought because I was trying to. It's something else that felt very MLM-y because it was like these like things that people post on Facebook, like this gift exchange kind of thing.
Those are also a scam.
Like,
yeah,
like when you comment in and then you get 6 more people. I'm like, this is a pyramid scheme. How do people not see that these things are pyramid schemes?
Where do we live?
Like, I just
think about it. Just
sit
on that for a minute.
So many pyramid schemes.
Like, and that's crazy is I can remember all the way back into like college, my ex and I, when we first started dating, our friends were like, hey, let's go hang out. We were going to go to this one place. They invited us over. They're like, we'll come pick you up, bring you back home so that like we could drink or whatever. Cause that's, that's nice for a friend to offer. So we're like, yeah, sure. We'll come over. We were kidnapped. And I don't even, it was like some type of drink or something that like 3 of my ex's frat brothers were like, we're trying to sell this. You should totally join us and sell it with us. And I'm just sitting there like, this is an MLM. Like told them to their faces, like, this is an MLM. Take me home.
Yeah.
They kept us there for like over an hour trying to convince us. And I was like, if you do not take me home right fucking now, you didn't even give me alcohol.
Yeah. Because
I literally kidnapped to try and get roped into an MLM. And I was like, I'm going home.
because I'm now remembering look, in retrospect, this was very strange, but it was such a, there was some knife company that
Cutco.
Cutco or like, so
my grandmother has Cutco knives.
Was that the actual name?
Yeah, my grandmother has a set. My ex-boyfriend in high school sold her a set.
It was so normal for high schoolers, like, for that to be like their first job was selling these knives. Like that's a pyramid scheme.
The knives are great. They've lasted for like 15 years.
No, that's great. I'm glad they're good quality knives.
Because that was my ex's first job out of high school. I was still in high school. He had just come out, and he decided to do that and convinced my grandmother. And I was like, I'm staying out of this. Mm-hmm. But she still uses the knives to this day. Yeah, boyfriend's long gone, but
yeah,
and they're great knives.
I would have been I mean, even if I did get suckered into it, I would have been a terrible MLM person. I didn't even bother trying to sell Girl Scout cookies.
Oh no, I'd be terrible at it.
Like, we didn't try. I sold to my family who wanted Girl Scout cookies, and family friends who wanted Girl Scout cookies. Similarly, we buy from like a family friend who has a daughter who's like 9. She lives in New Hampshire. It takes a while to get them, but I get them, and that's the important thing.
I have too much empathy to sell anything like an MLM or anything, because I truly do not want people to waste their money on stupid shit.
No, yeah, I'm not gonna have somebody sell something or buy something from me that's like, that's gonna hurt them.
Exactly. Because I remember getting mad too. Not long after I had Autumn, I remember going into like a mommy little thing you could go to, like with like booths, and they're selling stuff, but it's like mom themed.
Yeah.
And I remember going, and I got really, really mad because I was a breastfeeding mom and I just had my daughter. But someone from It Works had set up a booth and was telling pregnant and nursing mothers that their products were safe for them. And I'm like, no, they are not. Mm-hmm. It's actually like they were lying to moms at the time. This was years and years ago. My kid's over a decade old now. So yeah, I think this was like a decade ago. So I don't know if they've changed anything with that company, but still, It Works is an MLM, and they were telling pregnant and nursing mothers, yeah, you can use our products. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Those are like it's like waist loss, like the waist trainers and like the weight loss supplements and stuff like that. And I'm like, that's unsafe. It was bad. Like, the amount of like actual experiences we've had with MLMs.
Yeah,
it's kind of crazy.
It's great because they're everywhere, and like I too love like the doc. I mean, I don't love because it's it's predicated on people having terrible experiences and losing a lot of money. These docuseries, but like the stuff that's about LuLaRoe and like other things that people have come out about these things, like. Yeah, it ultimately comes down to you have to get in on the cutting room floor to make any money. So say Angie is the one selling to everybody right now. She's got, she had a good month. She added so many people to her downline.
And she's still not the top of her own downline.
Exactly. So like there's no room for anyone else because she's basically roping the entire town into her own downline.
Yep.
So it's just you got to get in early.
And she only gets more money if she gets more people to join, like Linda.
Yep. Exactly.
Because once you have that many people selling, no one can sell anymore because no one's buying.
And they have to keep covering the cost somehow.
Yep. So they tell them to sell memberships or get people to join you.
That's how you make money in MLM. Is you make more money the more people you have under you, not actually selling.
This is the most on topic we've ever been.
Honestly, because this is such a good topic.
It is a good topic.
And I'm sure at this point you'll have heard us talk about this a couple of weeks ago already anyway.
Yeah. We're having a great time.
Yeah. But yeah, MLMs are scams. Please don't join them.
So what did you rate this one?
I gave this one 8s for plot and character. Like I said, this is solid chaos. It's connected. It's all a good time. A little mildly concerning when Gale is the voice of reason, however briefly. But it got a 7 for personal, mainly because the old man dating advice. I couldn't get beyond that. So I got a 7 for personal. So it gets a 23.
That's really funny because I have 8s across the board.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
we're a point off from each other. I have a 24. Yes.
Still a solid score, but it was that bit of it just got me because that was a B plot I really could have done without.
I feel like it wouldn't have been as bad without, maybe less back shaving.
Maybe. I don't know. There's just something about the episode. I was just like, I'm okay. I'm good.
Well, now I get to go into a fun one, though. Episode 12, the Helen Hunt.
Yes.
Teddy has been working for Helen recently, helping her find something her late husband hid. Helen's husband owned an apartment building nearby, and the Belchers tell him to search for the lost netsuke there. They join Teddy and help search the building. Bob and Jean end up helping a tenant with his plumbing. The rest of the family meet Kathleen as they search her apartment. and Tina notices that Teddy is hitting it off with her. Linda insists he is meant to be with Helen, and Tina disagrees. The mother and daughter work against each other to get Teddy with their choice, just after Helen shows up. Helen finds out her late husband had a secret apartment, and the search continues. Kathleen tells the Belcher girls about some plumbing Larry did years before, hinting at where the netsuke is hidden. Tina doesn't want Louise to get rid of the netsuke, and they re-hide it to give Kathleen and Teddy more time to bond. Bob and Jean somehow break the sink more, and the rivalry picks up. Linda and Teddy get the netsuke, and chaos ensues as it falls into a broken elevator. The netsuke breaks, and everyone ends up hanging out with Kathleen, which might be the better choice in this situation with how Helen reacts.
Well, Helen is in fact an objectively terrible person.
Yeah. So we do have our vacant storefront.
If you don't glove me by now, Glove Emporium.
We're back to gloves.
More gloves.
Sorry, I messed up taking my notes. I thought I had gotten absolutely everything, and I was wrong. I'm so happy with myself.
Good job.
But pest control truck, what did you get?
It had to be glue trap exterminator.
How you feel about that one?
Well, I mean, glue traps are just, again, objectively horrible. But whenever I think of It Had to Be You, which this is a reference to, I'm aware it's an actual song. Mm-hmm. But my brain just goes to the Roadhouse scene from the original League of Their Own movie where Marlo Hooch is singing it really badly. Because that's the joke that my dad and I do at each other. Like, he'll usually start singing it genuinely at one of the cats usually. And then I just start it, and then just progressively it gets worse.
I love it so much, though.
That's where my brain goes. It's just, it had to be you.
What did you get for the burger of the day?
The Mushroom About Nothing burger.
Play on the William Shakespeare play, Much Ado About Nothing.
My personal favorite comedy.
I love that.
It's my favorite one.
Okay, so we have Kathleen.
Mm-hmm.
Kathleen is played by Sharon Horgan. She is best known for the comedy series Pulling and Catastrophe, both of which starred in and co-wrote. And she also created the HBO comedy series Divorce.
Okay.
So, but she is our voice of Kathleen. She is an Irish actor. Mm-hmm. So that is just her talking for the most part.
I figured, well, when I heard her voice, like, she sounded familiar, so I did look her up. I was like, I haven't seen anything immediately, so just put it off.
But this episode was written by Dan Feibel, who also wrote House Trap, the previous episode to include Helen. So we got like a nice little moment, like, we do with your Once Upon a Time, where the writers are working on the same thing for themselves. But Larry's secret man cave has several clocks on the wall, referring back to him being a clock magnate, and a typewriter. Teddy referred to him being into typewriters early on in the episode.
Okay.
And the name of the manufacturer of the elevator at the DuPont is Mazajeski.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's something big, but the end credits song is a cover of Fleetwood Mac's You Make Loving Fun, but replaces loving with plumbing, relating to Bob and Jean calling their handyman company Fleetwood Mac.
Makes sense.
And all the things that we call the Netsuke. So Jean calls it Netscape.
Mm-hmm.
Linda calls it Netflixy, nutsky, neti-potski, netsadoodle, netslinky, Napster, and Nescafe.
Yeah.
And I love all of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just hilarious to me.
It's very on brand for her.
I have 8 lines.
6.
All right. Oh, that house. I want that house. I want it first.
Mostly looking at chimneys and air ducts. Is that a euphemism?
And it's probably going to be a destination wedding and wherever Kathleen's from. I want to say Pennsylvania.
Wait, I thought he was Cinderella. Now he's a prince? He can be both, Bob. Yeah, Dad, read a book.
And you know who's never had an STD? Teddy? Pretty sure.
Can I get you something to drink? Maybe some warm water from the sink if you have an hour?
So these guys will just know what to do, right? The wrench will. The screwdriver doesn't know anything. And don't ask the pliers.
It's like he filled the place with everything I wouldn't let him have at home.
Sorry, Notion almost closed on me out of nowhere.
Oh,
it's loading.
no.
Give me back. Okay, I'm back. It scared me for a second. Everything went white. And I was like, no, come back.
No Notion.
Oh, goodness. Tina girl, the pipes. The pipes are calling. More Danny boy.
More Danny boy. I went to bartending school. Best 4 years of my life.
Sorry, I'm having a moment. Oh, crap. Just lie to me at this point.
This is my last one. Hello, sir. You look terrified.
Yeah, I don't ever wash that towel. That's not a pattern. That's just stains.
I wash my dish towels, just saying.
And I will say that when she says, "Are you people okay?" I was like, this is the proper response to what's happening, is asking that question. So I love Kathleen. I think she's great.
Yeah, she's very entertaining.
Bartending school is like a few weeks. Not that I've ever even done it.
I would say I'm pretty sure my brother took a bartending course. It was 1 week.
Like some probably last a couple weeks if you're only going like once a week or something for like a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
But like, no, bartending school is so pointless and so short.
Yeah, well, like, I went to barista school. It was 1 day.
Yeah, like.
And now I can make espresso. I can.
I'm just, Teddy, why?
Because he's Teddy. And I mean, technically speaking, if we're always learning new things, isn't one always in bartending school?
What? What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know. I'm just being existential for no fucking reason. I don't know.
Oh, it's all that barista school.
The barista school. No, truthfully,
where's your piercing?
I have 3 right here. What's your problem? No, but my brain went to a completely unrelated joke that I was talking about with my dad this weekend. Because there's this comedian. His name is Dana Gould. He used to write on The Simpsons, and he's done other comedy stuff and everything. He's a comedy writer, and he did a web series where he was dressed as Dr. Zaius from the Planet of the Apes.
Okay,
and he would interview celebrities. But the joke, my brain just went to this joke. It has nothing to do with anything. But he did an interview with Paget Brewster, and she was on Criminal Minds. And the beginning of the joke is he keeps asking her about Law and Order SVU, even though she's on a different show. And SVU is Special Victims Unit, and so he says to her, "Aren't all victims special?" It's like that kind of existentialism is where my brain went. But the joke is even better because that's not the show that she's on.
No, it's not. This is great. Okay, now that I understand the pun.
Don't you know that all victims are special?
Well, there's the title.
Yep. It has nothing to do with the episode
at all. Just a one-off joke.
The world's best non sequitur.
You're welcome to everybody who listens to us. You know it. You knew what you got yourself into if you're this far.
This is true. This is episode 166.
Sorry. I just mean
what reference was that number?
We're just getting close to 69.
Oh my god, See, this is why I've been saying season 4, episode 20 for the last 2 weeks.
Oh wait, I get to do that, right? Oh, that is what it was today, right?
Yeah, that's why I've been saying it that way and not the way I normally say those episodes.
Look, I am an adult. I am an adult.
No, you're not. Do
you want to laugh for a second though?
Sure.
So when I had a really bad night at work the other night that I told you about, that also happened to be my sober day of 420. So I did get to go home immediately after that and eat an edible.
Oh my god.
I celebrated.
After fainting.
Nearly. I didn't. My butt ended up on the floor in a safe way. Okay. I didn't face plant at least. Almost did.
That's important.
I just remember telling you, and you just immediately like, dear God, what are you doing?
Yes.
Don't you love being my friend?
I do. I love it so much.
Wait till you actually get to be around me.
So close. We're about a month away from that.
We'll get there. We just have to survive the heat wave first.
Yes, we have to not be killed by the heat. And hopefully you all can't hear this, but we both have fans and my air conditioning is going.
If they do, guess what? They'll be okay with it because it's one time.
Because truthfully,
bear with us.
As we've established, heat wave. Lauren records in a closet,
which will always be funny.
I know. The heat index today went up to 112.
I don't know how high mine got. What? I didn't check.
So, and luckily I've got myself in a situation. I am I'm the most comfortable I've ever been.
Oh my god! Right, sorry. It's the fact that it's almost 8 o'clock and it still feels like 92 degrees outside.
What's mine at?
The sun goes down in 30 minutes.
I know.
Why is it so hot? Or 43 minutes, my bad.
Oh, I got you beat.
Oh, you do? Y'all aren't like the bubble is definitely bad up there.
Our real feel is 104. The sun goes down in a half an hour. It still feels like 104 outside. That's why the AC is on.
But that it really is how bad this heat wave is, though, because like Europe, the bubble up north is actually worse, I think, than it is down here for this wave.
Mm-hmm.
Just with how the pressure ended up.
Yep.
Hey, you know what my August feels like?
Yay.
That's what August feels like.
It shouldn't be this in June.
I know. That's why it's
anywhere.
Georgia's August.
Exactly.
Because I keep trying to tell people that August is so much hotter than July.
Mm-hmm.
So much worse. And they make kids go back to school in that time.
I know. That's why I go to Maine in August.
You have fun with that.
I do. I like being on the beach.
Mm.
Mm.
So, yeah, what did you think of this one? You like Helen?
No, I hate Helen.
Helen. Fuck Helen.
Is objective. Fuck Helen. Helen is objectively the worst. She's just like, I love it's Caitlin Olsen is who plays her, right?
I love Caitlin Olsen.
She's so good.
She's amazing.
She's a great actor. But yeah, Helen is terrible. And luckily, she wasn't in a whole lot of this episode. But it's the wild goose chase kind of thing. I mean, they find the thing. And I give them kudos for the realness that was Teddy almost falling, because like I feel like TV shows very often, even with characters that aren't very physically fit, you know, like they magically can hold on to these walls for like 10 minutes. And he's like, not happening. Yeah, he's like, I have about 30 seconds, Bob. Like that's accurate
for Teddy.
For him holding on by his fingers, basically.
My joints could never.
No. And like I wrote down, I hope I'm less sad than Kathleen. I don't eat cold pasta out of the Tupperware. I heat it up first.
See, my brain just went to pasta salad.
Yeah, that's what would have made more sense, but it was clearly pasta with tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Like, I'll admit, I established I cooked before we recorded today. Well, because we're recording 3 episodes tonight, I'm not going to wait until 10 p.m. to eat dinner.
I'm going to eat more after this.
I'm definitely going to have something else after this, but like, I'm
already hungry.
I planned in advance because, well, the last when I was at my parents' house for Father's Day, my dad made fried rice, and he gets like the Kikkoman, like the packets of like the fried rice mix. Mm-hmm. And he bought too many because they didn't have any, and he ordered some, but he didn't think it was going to come in time, so he bought some from like a local Asian market, and then the ones from Amazon came anyway, so he had a lot of extra fried rice mix. So he just said to me and my brother, he's like, "Do you guys want some fried rice seasoning mix?" We're like, "What?" He's like, "You take some home. We have too much." I'm like, "Okay." So he literally forced like these packets of fried rice mix into my hand.
I'm okay with this. It's kind of funny.
And I had some bacon in my fridge because I bought some to make like this bacon mac and cheese that I like to have. Mm-hmm. And I was like, "Oh, I should freeze it." Mom was like, "Oh, you have the fried rice mix. You should make fried rice." I was like, "You know what? That's not a bad idea." So I made rice yesterday. I made rice yesterday. And then I had the bacon. I had some eggs because I did buy some eggs this week because they actually weren't super expensive. I had the fried rice mix, and I made some chicken over the week for some meal prep. So, chicken fried rice.
That's great. I love
good
that.
Meal, good balanced meal. Some egg in there, the egg in there, some onions for some greenery. It's good time.
I use one of the Master chefs who did the Christine. She's blind, but she's Vietnamese. She was a winner one year. It was a long time ago, so it's not like it's spoiling if you ever want to watch through MasterChef. Like, they all have cookbooks. Mm-hmm. I have her cookbook, and she has a Vietnamese, like, ketchup fried rice. Ooh. So I tend to make that one. It's really yummy. Because, like, you really just got to refrigerate your rice for a certain amount of time before you do it.
Yeah.
I love fried rice.
Yeah, I think
How did we get here?
We're talking about leftovers.
Oh, yeah, because of her pasta.
Yeah, and like, as I say, I think next time I make the fried rice, I'm not going to let it sit overnight because I did make it yesterday. Mm-hmm. I think I'll just like make it like in like the early afternoon to have in the evening.
Yeah.
But I now have like a whole Tupperware container. But again, it's in a Tupperware container that I will not eat cold out of the fridge. I will put it in the microwave first.
So who do you think Teddy would be better with, Kathleen or Helen?
I think Kathleen. I think that's clearly the better match with the way that the two of them interacted.
Which they really just had like just a nice interaction, like one nice interaction, and immediately they're like, "Ooh, no, like we got to get these two together." And I'm like, "Do we though?"
Because honestly, yeah, maybe we don't match make our friends randomly when we're trying to steal something.
Well, he's actively crushing on Helen.
Yeah, and
that can be confusing for Teddy.
Yeah, well, but it's also it's par for the course. I feel like with Teddy episodes, is he almost always never is going after the person who would be the better fit for him.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, who amongst us does do that?
We've seen him go on dates. It's just never with like who he's actually. It's always, I was introduced to this person, or something like that. Yeah. It's never like, I think I could say I don't remember in the recent seasons of him going out with Kathleen. We see Kathleen again, like she's obviously a regular. I think we see her at least once a season.
Okay.
Not like some of the others. Like, you kind of see them at least once a season.
Yeah, kind of like how Hugo was turned into like a once a season kind of thing.
Yeah. Which is nice, though, because then you just, like, I mean, we just saw the plane guy, too, randomly. Like,
yeah, well, because I feel like when they do it like that, where like they're regulars, they come back often enough, it makes the Belchers' lives fuller, because it is fairly accurate in that there are people in your life that maybe you do run into once or twice a year.
It's like my less than part-time job, my seasonal job. There's people there. I didn't see them for 6 months until I came back. Like, I only see them if I'm there. So it's very normal.
Like the thing that we're going to in July.
Yeah.
Like, I saw those people last year.
Yeah, you did.
I did, because I went last year.
Well, it's probably a good thing I didn't, because a hurricane came right after. So
yeah, that's true. I think you're better with your situation that you did not go to Illinois.
But we're going this time, hopefully.
We are.
Well, now we really can go with my car repair being so cheap.
Yep, we're going.
I'm going.
Well, I'm going regardless, but you're definitely going.
Holy shit, I'm going.
You're going.
Well, I was worried about the car repairs.
No, that's valid.
I was really worried. I'm like, if this costs thousands of dollars, there goes our funds for the trip. And then that happened. And then, like, because the trees are up.
Yep.
So, but yeah, no, Helen is definitely hard to take in. Kathleen is really nice. Like, I do like Kathleen. The kids being themselves. Like, of course, the whole time Louise is in it for the money.
Well, yeah, obviously. And I appreciate, especially with Kathleen. Kathleen had the right response to, there are just people that are just in my apartment now and not going anywhere.
But she's like too nice to really be like, please leave.
Yeah, exactly. She's just like, I'm just going to go back to my apartment where my television is.
Yeah, I don't blame her, because it looked like they were all trying to have, like, she's just having a nice day. Let her enjoy her telly.
Exactly. She just wants to watch her sports ball.
Whatever was she actually, was it?
It looked like lacrosse, but she didn't call
hurling.
it that.
It was hurling.
Hurling.
It was hurling.
Is that basically lacrosse?
I think it's lacrosse with a smaller ball, but you don't use a stick.
That sounds like a game that comes out of Ireland. That sounds right.
It does sound like a game that comes out of Ireland. I have no idea. Okay, you got me doing it.
Like you take a game that is in the United States as well, or comes from another region, and you make the ball slightly different, and you mildly change the rules.
Hurling is an outdoor team game of ancient Gaelic Irish origin, played by men and women, one of Ireland's native Gaelic games. It shares a number of features with Gaelic football, such as the field and goals, the number of players, and terminology.
Okay, then.
So, yeah, it is extremely Irish.
Yeah.
Oh, they have, like, small sticks instead of, like, the long ones. They have,
they
like,
had
little,
sticks.
like, it's like little one-handed sticks. My bad. So, it is. It's, and I don't know if it's Gaelic or Gaelic, because those are spelled the same, but I'm hoping.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one's
I'm not sure which one is actually proper, but it's either Gaelic or Gaelic. I don't know which one. I'm sorry. But
we're not experts. We're just people on the podcast.
Well, I didn't have to do tons of research on it or anything to be able to talk about it. It was just like a passing thing, you know?
No, exactly. And like that's sometimes that there's a time and place for that.
There very much is. So what did you rate this one?
So this episode was actually kind of boring for me, I'll be honest. Like, it was more fun to talk about than it was to watch. Sorry.
This is hilarious.
So yeah, because the Bob and Jean getting stuck in the one guy's apartment the entire time, I called that from the very beginning. I didn't call it they were going to find it in like a false tube in the hallway, but like I saw where this one it wasn't that much. It wasn't as entertaining for me as it could have been. So I got 7s for plot and character, and actually got a 6 for personal. So actually this one got a 20. Is this a 30 for you?
It's a 30 for me.
That's hilarious. I love when that happens.
I love this episode. I really enjoy it. I think
you're staring at me. I'm like, did I have the wrong opinion for once?
Never. No, it just really is that funny though, because we just did that with Once Upon a Time.
No, we did. Where like you were very critical of an episode, and I'm just like, 30.
I love it.
Pretty women, and it's fun to watch. Oops.
Well, I love. Obviously, I like Catherine Olsen. Like, she's really, really funny. Yeah. I love when she guest stars. I like Helen is horrible, but I love her. Like she reminds me a little bit of Louise. Like, this is something I could see Louise getting herself into, very much so in her future if she doesn't if she doesn't grow, because she's continuing to grow and actually like learn good lessons. So that's another.
Yeah. Well, she's a kid. She's
only a kid. But like if Louise ended up just being a horrible person, she would be Helen.
Yes. Like
she already makes jokes of like wanting to marry fish out of her money, and she's 9.
Which is on par for her.
Very much so. But no, I do. And I like Kathleen. Teddy's actually not annoying in this one. He's just like dealing with
He's just
everybody else.
He's just there.
He's just there.
He's the catalyst.
No, yeah.
But yeah,
I love when this happens.
Because it's a case of like we're all human. We all have opinions, and like it's entertaining to see us have the same opinion, but it's also entertaining to have us have the complete opposite opinion.
I like it in the sense that it shows that you can have differing opinions and not fight about it in a fandom.
Yeah, exactly. Because you and I both understand that if we dislike or if we like things differently, it's never an attack on the other person.
No, you just have a weird opinion.
Like, yeah, like you, like with one thing, like with you, like your opinions are valid with how you feel about those plot lines. In my case, I was, ooh, pretty people. Also valid.
You got me over here. I'm like, I really love these characters.
I'm just like,
go for it.
It's so boring.
The Netsuke is cute too. Like,
it was cute. I was glad that it broke though.
Me too. Like Helen got her what she deserved on that one.
She definitely did, because she's just, and like honestly, even if she did possibly like date Teddy, and I use that term very loosely, she'd be leading him on.
Oh, the whole time.
Like it wouldn't be healthy for him in general.
I don't even know how Teddy got married the first time.
Yeah, that part still confuses me.
I need more on that lore. I need more on how that happened.
All of the Teddy lore that I generally don't care that much for. I'm still curious about that one.
I want that, please. Hey, Bob's Burgers.
We have some ideas for you.
They're on a new schedule, so
that's true.
I am bittersweet about the new schedule
because
it's now summer, and I'm getting Bob's Burgers episodes,
and that's confusing, right?
On Thursdays.
Yeah,
it's been on Animation. Animation Domination has been on Sunday nights for years.
Yeah,
and
because all of Animation Domination got moved to Thursdays.
I know that every time. Yeah, because I know that Bob's and Family Guy did. Because we usually have a new Family Guy along with the new Bob's when we check. Because we don't watch it live. I can't watch it live.
No.
I mean, I can, but I'm not gonna. Like, what's the point? I'm gonna watch it the next day on my own time where I can...
No commercials.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not wasting my time on commercials. Who wants ads?
No. We don't even do ads.
I know.
That's because we don't have any sponsors.
I just hope everyone doesn't hate us if we ever finally do. Be like, let us get our bag, please. We've been doing this for a long time.
Let us get that HelloFresh money.
Not HelloFresh again. Oh, God. We had a long stint there where you were doing HelloFresh. Forgot about that. Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Oh, well. What do we have coming up? Because we're about halfway through this one. Time flies.
Right. Well, Bob's ones, we say this every time. The Bob's ones go by much faster comparatively to the Once ones because, you know, we get through a Once Upon a Time arc in the same amount of time it takes us to get through a Bob's Burgers season. It's about 12 episodes each, or 11 episodes each, give or take.
Yeah, we get Bed, Bob, and Beyond next, though.
Okay. And they go to a furniture store?
And Every Which Way But Goose.
Okay, then.
Don't you love that you decided to do this with me?
Every day of my life. Thank you all for listening. Join us next time when we discuss the Once Upon a Time Season 4 finale, episodes 21 and 22, Operation Mongoose Parts 1 and 2. Don't forget to like, rate, and follow the podcast wherever you listen so you can be notified every time we publish a new episode. Follow us at OBDYK_pod on Instagram and Blue Sky. And if you'd like to join our Patreon, you can find the link with more details in our show notes.
This has been an episode of Okay, But Did You Know? A TV and media podcast. It was hosted by Katie and Lauren and edited by Katie.